Okay, so this is a nice way to round out the rest of our day. The Vancouver Canucks have made themselves a signing, and it's a pretty interesting one, if I do say so myself. GM Patrick Allvin announced today that the Vancouver Canucks have agreed to terms with defenseman Jett Woo on a one-year, two-way contract. The details are linked on the Canucks website. We also had ourselves a Rick Dhaliwal tweet wherein he laid out the financial details of everything. The number is right here, $775,000 in the NHL and $100,000 in the AHL. And I saw a lot of people memeing in the response to this tweet saying, wait a minute, is that enough money in the AHL to afford a house in Abbotsford? Like, there are a few replies going out there saying that exactly. Here's one from Leo, but either way, Jett Woo is back here on a two-way deal. He's going to be making at least $100,000 a year, which is admittedly pretty good money. I think a lot of people in the audience of this YouTube channel would like to say that they make $100,000 a year. Jett Woo gets to say he does that playing for the Abby Canucks. But if you go over to Woo and the profile over here, let's go ahead. Do we want to do the read-up on the article first or talk about him here on Elite Prospects? Let's do the Elite Prospect summary firstly, and then we'll go over onto the Canucks press release. Woo's 22 years old, July 27th, 2000, so he's just a tad younger than I am, actually. Interesting to note that. 6 feet, 205, right-handed defenseman, signed till the end of 2024 on his one-year, two-way contract. Woo was always a really interesting player because back when he was drafted in 2018, second round, 37th overall, he was one of the most physical players in the entire WHL. He had 25 points in 44 games played, but the bread and butter that Woo had was that he was just absolutely forceful in dominating and shutting down opposition. He was a wrecking ball out there. He was not the biggest guy. Even now, he's still only 6 feet. But Woo was agile. He was willing to hit. He was willing to get hit himself. And there was just such a do-or-die attitude that Woo displayed in the Moose Jaw Warrior system. The season after that, he had produced like crazy, 66 points, 62 games played, and this was a really good step up for Woo, mostly because for the Warriors, they had one of the most stacked power plays in the entire WHL. You had Tristan Langen, Almeida, Tracy, Brook, and Woo all together and all just doing their thing on the man advantage. Woo was the 5th most productive player out of them. Langen, Almeida, and Tracy was one of the best lines in junior hockey that season, and as a result, you could see that the point production for Woo significantly declined the next season when he was playing for the Calgary Hitmen. 46 points, 64 games played before making his pro debut with Utica, wherein he was really not great immediately. I mean, he had 5 points, 28 games played. Even last year, he had 8 points in 42 games played with Abby. But this previous season, he had really taken a step up in his development. 21 points, 68 games played with the Abbotsford Canucks. It's a really slow and steady development path, but it's a development path nonetheless. He still is getting better as the years are going on, and now the Vancouver Canucks feel that he's in a spot where he's earned a one-year contract to really prove that 2023-2024 could be his year. Let's head over onto the Canucks press release and read what they have to say about Jett Woo and the signing. Let's align everything properly here. Vancouver Canucks GM Patrick Allvin announced today the club has agreed to terms with defenseman Jett Woo. Woo, 22, spent the entire 2022-2023 season with the Abbotsford Canucks, compiling 21 points. The third-year pro led all Abbotsford skaters in penalty minutes with 96 and took another step forward in his development, setting career highs in games played, goals, assists, points, and game-winning goals, not to mention shots. He also matched his personal best plus-minus rating with a +7 and was voted the unsung hero by the fans. Okay, now that I'm reading this kind of just goes over all the stuff that we had talked about ourselves, so I guess we could go out there and skip it, to be honest, but either way, that's the scoop. Jett Woo has signed a one-year deal. He'll hopefully be getting another shot with the Abbotsford Canucks, and maybe, just maybe, he may get a cup of coffee or two at the NHL level, considering that he is going to be making $775,000 at the top league in the world. If he does get that NHL salary one day, then that might be seen as a very good plus. But for now, he is an AHL player who has been developing slowly. We'll see where he goes in his development from here on out. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your opinions about Woo? What are your opinions about the Canucks using up another contract spot on him? And do you think that there actually are bigger and better things in store for this player here? thoughts in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.